Hello, and welcome to the October installment of Construction Junction, presented to you by MSU Infrastructure Planning and Facilities. If you have any comments or questions concerning this presentation, or have suggestions on how we might improve, please let us know via the feedback box on the Construction Junction webpage located at the address on the screen. The agenda for the October presentation will begin with updates on which projects are going to the next two Board of Trustees meetings. We will then have updates on current ongoing projects. Beginning with the October BOT meeting, the projects going to the board will include, for Step 2, authorization to proceed, installation of a reverse osmosis system at the power plant, Abrams Planetarium addition, Hubbard Hall exterior masonry repair and window replacement Phase 4, installation of field lighting at Old College Field, and alterations to the Scandalaris football offices and Hall of History. Moving on to the December BOT meeting, the projects going to the board will include, for Step 2, authorization to proceed, alterations to Wonders Hall to support teaching, learning, and students, locker room renovations at Veterinary Medical Center, and expansion of the Swine Teaching and Research Center. And for Step 3, bid and contract award, Abrams Planetarium addition. We now begin our updates with the Wilson Road Extension project. Accomplishments during the month of September included the opening of parking lot 112 at Conrad Hall and the commencement of tree planting along the new section of Wilson Road. Due to a labor dispute, the project was temporarily paused for 3 weeks, but every effort will be made to meet the mid-November completion date. Impacts expected in October include the closure of the Hagedorn Road River Terrace pass-through with detours in place. Pedestrian and vehicular detours will continue until the completion of the project in November. Here is a graphic showing the River Terrace access detour details, and the construction phasing plan showing areas impacted by construction for the period through mid-November. Here you see some shots of tree planting along the new Wilson Road section, the new Conrad Hall parking lot, and of the storm sewer work in preparation for the construction of new parking lot 33. For questions regarding the Wilson Road project, contact Project Manager Dave Wilbur. Next is an update on the Interdisciplinary Science and Technology building construction project. Accomplishments during the month of September included the turn-on of steam service to the building, pouring of the loading dock and generator pads, and delivery of the generators. Impacts to the campus community during October will include continued heavy construction traffic on Service Road. Here are some shots of trimming of the roof and of the 5th floor mechanical room, the atrium space, the vivarium cage wash, the 3rd floor lab walls and smoke barrier, and the 2nd floor lab casework installation. For those of you who would like to follow the progress of construction on this project, please check out the live webcam site at the address on the screen. For questions regarding the ISTEC facility project, contact Project Representative Carol Kuhl. Next, we have an update on the Business College Complex addition. Accomplishments during the month of September included continuation of interior space painting and installation of interior finishes, and the commencement of work on the East Courtyard area. Impacts to the campus community during October will include the continued closure of the sidewalks traveling north and south between Shaw Hall and the Business College Complex. Here are some shots of work in progress in the Grand Atrium, and of site preparation at the East Courtyard. Here you see the site logistics plan showing those areas affected by construction. For those of you who would like to follow the progress of construction on this project, please check out the live webcam site at the address on the screen. For questions regarding the Business College Addition project, contact Project Manager Tony Rhodes. Next is an update on the STEM facility construction project. This project is located at the site of the decommissioned Shaw Lane power plant. Accomplishments during the month of September included the commencement of concrete floor removal in the 1st floor annex, installation of temporary floor planking, progress on abatement of hazardous materials, and installation of the construction trailer. Impacts to the campus community during October will include increased construction traffic in the Shaw Lane-Red Cedar Road intersection. However, home football games will remain unaffected. Here are some shots of the removal of the annex concrete floor. The excavation on the west side of the building in preparation for installation of a ramp to the basement. The temporary flooring system installed on the 4th floor. And of abatement work in progress. For questions regarding the STEM facility project, contact Project Manager Ken Gottschalk. Next is an update on the Cook Hall renovation project. Accomplishments during the month of September included completion of roofing, fascia, and gutter installation, exterior masonry work on the new addition, painting in the existing facility, and commencement of flooring installation in the existing building. Impacts to the campus community during October will include the continued inaccessibility of the construction zone with pedestrian detours in place. Here you see a shot of the exterior brickwork on the new addition and some shots of interior work in the existing hall. For questions regarding the Cook Hall project, contact Project Manager Amr Abdelazim. Next is an update on the Jenison Field House renovation project. Accomplishments during the month of September included completion of Phase 2 demolition with wrap-up of MEP rough-ins by the end of October and drywall installation finishing sometime by the end of November. Impacts to building occupants during October will include the temporary rerouting of the egress route, which will be posted at the site. Here are some shots of the completion of various interior spaces. For questions regarding the Jenison Field House project, contact Project Manager Matt Postma. Next is an update on the FRIB High Rigidity Spectrometer project. Accomplishments during the month of September included demolition of the existing structure with removal of the abandoned tunnel. Caisson installation is nearing completion, with foundation work to begin in October. No additional impacts are expected in October. Here you see a shot of caisson installation in progress. For questions regarding the FRIB HRS project, contact Project Manager Todd Elkin. Next, we have an update on the FRIB Cryogenic Assembly Building project. Accomplishments during the month of September included placement of duct bank, remaining pier caps, and foundation walls, and commencement in preparation for the concrete slab pouring and installation of underground plumbing and electrical components. No additional impacts are expected in October. Here are some shots of the completed duct bank and pier cap installation and the preparation for the pouring of the concrete slab. For questions regarding the FRIB CAB project, contact Project Manager Jessica Kolb. Next, we have an update on the Campus Water System Improvement Project, which is located on the southeast corner of the Service Road and Recycling Drive intersection. Accomplishments during the month of September included the completion of installation of the 114 concrete pilings that will support the water tower, and 80% completion of installation of the roughly 3,000 feet of underground piping to connect the new plant and tower to the existing campus well and potable water distribution systems. Impacts during October will include potential traffic disruptions on Service Road during water main connection work. Here are some shots of the construction in progress. For those of you who would like to follow the progress of construction on this project, please check out the live webcam site at the address on the screen. For questions regarding the Campus Water System project, contact Project Manager Bob Nessel. Next, we have an update on the Music Building Addition project. Accomplishments during the month of September included the demolition of the Hart Recital Hall with commencement on stair tower removal and mass excavation of the site. Impacts to the campus community during October will include the restoration of pedestrian travel diagonally through the site with continued noise impacts expected during demolition. Here are some shots of the demolition of Hart Recital Hall, the site post-demolition, and of the mass excavation occurring along the south edge of the site. For those of you who would like to follow the progress of construction on this project, please check out the live webcam site at the address on the screen. For questions regarding the Music Building Addition project, contact Project Manager Todd Wilson. Lastly, we have an update on the Wharton Center seat replacement project. Accomplishments during the month of September included completion of installation of the Passant Theater seats and handrails, wrap-up of seat, epoxy floor coating, and carpet installation in the Great Hall, and renovations to the first floor men's room. This project is now substantially complete. Here are some shots of the new Great Hall seating, the completed Passant Theater space, and the renovated first floor men's room. For questions regarding the Wharton Center seat replacement project, contact Project Manager Jessica Kolb. This concludes the October Construction Junction presentation. We encourage you to visit the Infrastructure Planning and Facilities website at www.ipf.msu.edu. There you will find information on construction and maintenance alerts, detour information, construction junction information, project, and contact information. There are also a number of other IPF resources available, including listservs, that you can subscribe to keep up to date with various IPF projects and events. Stay connected with IPF via social media. Follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, watch our videos on YouTube, and follow us on Instagram. Construction Junction presentations will be made available on the CJ website around the 7th of each month. We thank you for taking the time to check us out, and we hope you'll visit again.